Imagine a world where one man controlled more land than any empire ever had. A man whose very name sparked fear in the hearts of millions, from Asia to Europe. This is the story of Genghis Khan, an unstoppable force who rewrote the map of the ancient world, but at a devastating human cost. If you're ready to dive deep into the mind of history's greatest conqueror and uncover the brutal secrets of his empire, make sure to stay till the end. This isn't just a history lesson. It's a story of power, vengeance, and the chilling price of ambition. Picture a 9-year-old boy, lost and alone in the freezing Mongolian steppes, his father poisoned by enemies, his family outcast and starving. This boy was Temujin, the future Genghis Khan. Forced to fend for himself and his family, he learned from a young age that life was a battle, and trust was a luxury he could never afford. As you'll see, this harsh beginning shaped a man who would do anything to survive. If you think you've seen ruthless leaders before, Genghis Khan is about to redefine the word. Temujin's rise was nothing short of legendary. Against all odds, he united the warring Mongol tribes who were known for centuries of internal strife. How did he do it? Through loyalty and terror, reward and punishment. And his message was clear: join me and you thrive. Resist and you die. Think about this. Temujin turned a divided people into a fearsome war machine. They moved like ghosts across the steppes, striking terror wherever they went. And so, in 1206, he took the name Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler, declaring his ambition to not just rule Mongolia, but to conquer the entire world. His first targets, the wealthy empires of China. Genghis Khan's campaigns here were unlike anything the world had ever seen. With calculated brutality, he decimated the He Xia and Jin dynasties, wiping out entire cities. The legend of his terror spread far and wide, and cities began surrendering without a fight, hoping to avoid his wrath. But if you think that was brutal, wait until you hear about his campaign against the Khwarezmian Empire. Imagine this: Genghis Khan sends diplomats to negotiate peace, but they're killed in cold blood. His response? Pure, relentless vengeance. Genghis Khan unleashed his full fury on the Khwarezmian Empire, what's now parts of Iran and Central Asia. His army laid waste to entire cities: Bukhara, Samarkand, and Nishapur. Genghis Khan didn't just kill, he annihilated. The rivers turned red, and smoke from burning cities filled the skies. Historians estimate that millions were massacred during this campaign alone. Think about that for a moment. Millions of people wiped out. Imagine what it would be like to live in a time when resistance could mean the end of your city, your culture, your way of life. The stories of his brutality only grew. Genghis Khan used fear as a weapon. If you crossed him, he wouldn't just destroy you. He'd make sure the world never forgot. In one town, a single Mongol soldier was killed by a local. Genghis Khan ordered the execution of every last man, woman, and child in retaliation. Some sources say over 1.7 million were killed in that one massacre. To give you a sense of his scale, some historians believe he's responsible for the deaths of up to 40 million people. That's more than many modern wars combined. This wasn't just conquest, it was calculated terror. But Genghis Khan wasn't only a warlord, he was a visionary. He established trade routes, improved communication networks, and enforced laws to protect his subjects. His empire respected religious freedom, encouraged trade across Asia, and valued intelligence and skill, integrating conquered people into his administration. It's fascinating, isn't it? How someone so brutal could also shape history in ways that still impact our world today. Let me know in the comments if you think his contributions to trade and law outweigh the atrocities he committed, or if you think the bloodshed was too great a price. Genghis Khan's story ended in 1227, but his legacy continued. His empire stretched from the Pacific Ocean to Eastern Europe, and it forever changed the course of history. Today, we still feel the echoes of his influence, good and bad. Genghis Khan was both conqueror and creator, a man who brought progress through destruction. So, what do you think? Was he a visionary leader or a ruthless monster? Maybe both? Drop your thoughts below. And if you want more untold stories from history, hit that subscribe button because we have a lot more coming your way.